what a fun conference that was. So, yeah, that was E3's conference. If you've seen the reaction, if you haven't, I highly recommend you watch the reaction. But that's just a simple reaction of our first initial thoughts of what E3 or what EA was doing. But now we'll get into the meat. We'll go through each thing slightly separately. And we'll start off with saying we're tidying up the land here. Alex is got his little statues finished and we're tidying up the land. And he's made a church of Jet Set Radio and Persona. He still hopes that Jet Set Radio Future will get remade, or at least a new one will get announced. You know it won't. And it's going deep down into this place, which I haven't really explored yet. 2 empty rooms, a lot of beds. And he's on the server right now. There he is. Hello. And why don't you start us off? Because I think I know the first one that we can cover. Because I don't really play that one. Not really bothered about that one. So, not my thing. But if we just zoom over to the pedestals. All the way over to the pedestals. We've got 2 to cover right now. Which are this one and this one. Because this guy is a whole lot more invested in them. So this one actually never came out, but a lot of people in the chat, if you pay attention to the chat, I'll just put it on screen. You'll probably see a couple of comments flying about every so often about where it is. Alex, Skate 4.
It never happened.
Yeah. Let's get your initial reaction up.
Work every day to create amazing.
Can't work every day to slap on my nuts.
No, there's no.
And what I can say about us is that we are always trying to learn and listen and strive to be better.
No, they're not
So,
going to
as you
reveal
look at the 10
Skate 4.
experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we
looks
hope come through.
Really bad.
First, that at the very core.
No.
The gods vanished
It's time for Anthem.
and left our world in chaos.
No!
Uh-oh.
Altered.
You seem very devastated about that.
I very much am.
So
Years.
yeah. So we'll just how'd you drop a book? So that Skate 4, that just goes into the fire. Never to be seen again.
It's more bearable than the whole of the E3 conference.
Oh, the EA conference. But anyway, we've got a series that you like and you know a lot about. So Command and Conquer is a mobile game now.
Yeah, EA killed it for a second time. So, like, Command and Conquer are all good, and then EA bought it and made a couple of good games, turned it into a trash game with Command and Conquer 4, then a free-to-play game, and now there's Command and Conquer Rivals, that was initially what we thought as a stupid Madden spin-off title, but no, it's a Command and Conquer game, and it's the first Command and Conquer game in quite a few years.
So, what's bad about it?
Well, first of all, Command and Conquer has been known for being very, like, complex. It's got a lot of depth, a lot of, it's one of the biggest RTSs out there. It's, if you say RTS, it's either Warcraft 3 or Command and Conquer. This says no to that. You have to tap on things and then tap on a square.
Well, why don't you take the sign and give everybody a rundown of what you thought of each of the sections mentioned above?
So, graphics or gameplay, I think that gets
No,
a solid
graphics is just how it looked.
awful, really generic. So, I'd give this a solid, if I'm feeling generous, 2 out of 10, because it can be like a, because it looks just like a generic mobile game, right? Looks no effort. Music.
I mean, I'll give that like the point in my favour as well, because even in the live E3 reaction, I said at least Pokemon Quest, like the Pixelmon and all of Nintendo's games, at least do look unique and original to Nintendo style.
Music gets a 0 out of 10 because all we had was some brain dead shoutcaster, and
was it even any music
gameplay?
actually playing in the background?
No.
Oh.
Gameplay, I'd probably give another 2 out of 10 because it's just brain dead tapping. There's like no, you don't control where units go. There's only like 4 or 5 spaces they can go to. It's just hold down the missile. There's no mind games in it or anything like that. You don't have any strategies. It just seems pointless. And the explanation, well, I'd say trash mobile game.
Well, no, the explanation is how well they explained the gameplay and how well they showed the gameplay off.
Well, they showed the gameplay off amazingly, actually. So I'd give that like a 10 out of 10 because it was trash. And they explained it as being mindless and stupid, like, entertainment. It's a mobile game, and final verdict, I'd give it a 2 out of 10. It's completely useless and not needed. They should have kept the franchise dead.
Well, there you go. We'll just throw that one in the bad chest then. That sounds pretty bad. So yeah, that's Command and Conquer. That's the one that I don't know about. But what I do know about is all the rest. So I'll be going through all the others. Normally, I just had Alex help me with that one because he's played all the old Command and Conquer games. So, that's it's not good, is it? Not good at all.
Not good in the slightest.
Say again.
It's not good in the slightest.
It was a terrible conference though. It was a really bad conference. And apparently, according to like what's going on Google right now, the conference was that bad that EA's stocks are actually dropping.
Yay.
So yeah, that's bad. I mean, it's not bad because it's EA, but that's pretty bad, and it shows how bad they fucked up if their stocks are dropping. But anyway, that's the first quick one. We got another quick one coming up, which, I mean, let's face it, we could just do these two now because we don't need an explanation for them. They're just a bit, whatever. We already know where they're going. They're going in the meh, they're okay chest, which is FIFA 19 and Madden 19. Do they look alright? Yes. They look exactly the same as the other ones. Do they sound alright? Yes. Do they play alright? Yes. But when it comes down to it, it's just another one. Just, yeah. They exist. It's another one. So, that happened. And they had some guy saying how he was the Madden champion and he had a belt or something, but aside from that, not really any development, nothing really happening on that front. So yeah, that's just another one. So that's basically the beginning. We've already covered half of EA's boring press conference. But to be fair, the other 4 that are coming out, or the other 5, sorry, that we are going to cover across the course of tonight, do have a lot more to talk about, like Sea of Solitude and Unravel 2, how it's now got co-op. So, yeah, they've got more to talk about. But the others, obviously Alex has just covered Bad Company, Skate 4 never existed, and FIFA and Madden. Yeah, they're alright, they're fine, they're just another one. And the King has graced us with his presence, so we'll bow to the King. Hello, Flick.
Good, Sir Spyro.
Nice. Alright, so thank you all for watching this video. If you did indeed enjoy it, then do please feel free to leave a like. If you don't want to miss out on the rest of the more in-depth look at the EA conference and the games within the EA conference, then do press the subscribe button and bing the bell so the notifications go through, and of course subscribe if you want to see all the other live reactions like the one that previously went up a moment ago and all the other E3 footage to come. And of course there are links down below to the public Discord if you want to come in and talk as we are now, or if you want to support me on Patreon, there's a link down below to that, and there's a link to my Twitter if you want to see my live tweets as I am reacting in real time to the conference. That's the phone. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the worldwide reveal of Command & Conquer Rivals.
There better be Skate 4.
Rivals
If there is no
reimagines
Skate
the
4
real-time
at this...
strategy experience for mobile. We're giving players complete.
Well, there's like hardly any.
No, that's not the new Command & Conquer!
Head-to-head matches.
No!
Are fueled by skill
No!
and strategy.
Oh
Now, Rivals
no.
will be coming to iOS and Android devices, but I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the
Oh, dear.
pre-alpha today. So head to the Google Play Store, search Command & Conquer Rivals. The studio is having an absolute blast.
Madden
We
RTS.
can't wait for you to play. Please let us know what you think. Thank you.
No!
You can play it right now.
Yay!
This is what happened! No!
It's the Omnitrix!
Like, what's this?
I am so annoyed now.
Oh.
EA has now just killed Command & Conquer. They killed it a few years ago, they didn't have to do it again.
They killed it for turning it into Madden.
Strong female who need no man.
There it is.
Yeah, look at that. Command and Conquer.
Command and Conquer.
Command & Conquer for a new generation. Now, before we close the show with a spectacular
Conquer.
epic anthem, I wanted to share a few final things.
No.
I am blessed to be able to work with some of the most creative
No,
people
shut
on the
up.
planet who come to